my god. I can't remember his voice, but I hate it.
And now, to celebrate the initiation of these magnificent new knights.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
He's nothing so far. Like the first half of the first chapter is pretty tame.
Yes. But just in case anybody missed it, that was Lord Fingerhunt, which is
Snow's father.
Wow. It's so beautiful.
I think a misstep that
I could use a little paint. I'm just saying.
I think that a misstep that every single
days like
game
this could just
does,
go on
where
forever.
every single manga does better, is they litter Stars of Destiny in the background, even people like you can't really recruit at
Forgive
the
me.
time.
Right.
A
Like
knight should
it
not
makes the
speak from his
world
heart so
feel
freely.
like it actually is
Please.
vast, and like these
Forget
people are
everything that
traveling
I
around.
just
They're not
said.
just like stuck where they are, with like the obvious exception of some people that are in prison.
Right.
A
Well,
guy who's a savage.
what do you wanna
man,
do
that
now?
kind of thing.
Minor
Do you feel like staying and taking a look around?
I don't have a choice.
Not really.
I have to move.
But I can name myself, so
Yeah.
there's that.
It's
like, what?
the illusion of choice.
The illusion
there.
of choice.
Okay, so there's two things we need to do. First off, I need to talk to two people and temporarily recruit them. First person is going to be Kenneth over here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to talk to Paula. I agree, Mango is fantastic.
Ew, I don't like mango.
You're crazy. How are you related?
I mean, Adam
What?
likes mango.
Oh my god. That's because we're brothers.
Yeah, I mean, one way.
In some form or fashion.
I don't think you mentioned it, but we're brother and sister,
Yeah.
just in case anybody's wondering.
Okay, so now we go to the south. Alright, north, I can't. Direction, sorry.
Direction is hard.
You eating, and then where the fuck is...
I think she's behind you.
Well, Katarina's here. Where's Jewel?
Jewel is behind you.
Oh, was she?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Whoops.
That away. There she is.
Oh, wow, she's walking, that's why.
Yeah, and Tal too. I don't think you've talked to Tal yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tal is over there.
I did talk to Tal.
Did you?
I started with him. That's Kenneth,
Oh,
by the way.
that's Glenn. Glenn and Kenneth. Yeah, no. I was thinking of Tal, the one who's always hungry.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't
I
remember.
should be able to go this way. Do you stop me yet? Yeah. Okay, so I go down here.
He's like, we're a port city. Pirates, pirates, pirates. They're everywhere.
That's like, kind of like the theme of the game. So I believe before triggering the event, I should be able to go back and get Kenneth and Paula to join me. Nope, I have to do this thing first. Okay, well, never mind. I was gonna say, like, there's a really cool thing you can do, kind of early on, where you can temporarily recruit two of the four knights to help you out in fights in the beginning of the game. The people that you choose, I don't need to fight you because you're fucking useless. The two people that you recruit stay with your party. So it helps to use them now, and that way when you get them later, they'll actually have some levels and not be level 1. Versus Laszlo and Snow, I think, are level 5-ish by the time you actually recruit stuff. Another thing that this game changed that I'm not a fan of is the Unite attack system. Now, every time that you get into a fight, in the first 10 times, your characters will discover that they have a Unite attack, instead of just automatically having it. The exception is Snow and Laszlo, obviously, because they start the game like that. And then an additional 10 fights, it will then level up to 2. And then 30 fights after that, it will level up to 3. And then finally 50 fights after that, you finally get your max version of that edition. Or that edition, I'm thinking of Dragoon. Of your Unite attack.
That's funny because I was thinking of Chrono Cross.
It's actually the same thing, yeah.
For the X attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, my beard just does this.
No, it's just hair.
Not here?
It's a Verlaine thing.
It is. It's a family thing.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, right. I remember. It's fine, I need the levels anyways. Snow, you're so good.
Okay. Little tippy tap. Whoop.
Oh boy. Well, it's a real good thing I just leveled up. It's another thing that I love about this game that makes it way easier than everything else. Every time you level up, you fully heal your health. Which is super unnecessary.
I don't know. I think that's kind of nice because if you're like in the middle of it and you don't really have the time to sit there and heal up, it's nice that it just like does it for you.
Yeah, but it does make well, it makes grinding really easy. There is, if this game does get the same treatment as 1 and 2, I would like hard mode to disable that because I would rather have to do resource management in a game that changes the item system entirely.
Right.
You don't equip the items to use them anymore. You just have them, which no game has done before, by the way. I almost could one-shot her.
I do think it's a little funny, too, for the enemies that we're fighting, because these are all, like, pirates, right? But it's, like, kind of weird, because there's so fucking many of them.
Well, actually, it's just the encounter rate.
But, like, you think that there would be, like, bad animals or something, you know, sea creatures from the deep dark.
Funny that you mentioned that. I'm pretty sure you can actually fight some marmots and some seaweed this early on.
But it's just interesting to me that there is literally nothing but bandits, like pirates, the whole time that you're fighting, instead of like some like sea, you know, gremlins or something. Like it's just a little.
It does get more varied once you get out of this stupid fucking alleyway. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This isn't an alleyway. This is a full-on street. Like, an alleyway is thinner and darker and, like, usually short.
Roswell,
this is a whole fucking street.
Roswell is a big ass location, actually.
Yeah.
So. What I think is my biggest issue is the fact that, like, you can see, obviously, like, enemies have, like, a weird evasion stat that you just don't overcome sometimes. So a lot of times you would want to use a Unite attack. And since a Unite attack is genuinely guaranteed to hit, there are exceptions to that, unfortunately. Vicky comes to mind. That, like, you generally would want to do that anyways. There's Chibu!
Chibu is so cute.
There it is. The back street, please go Happer. And now instead of going to the back street immediately, we're gonna go and we're gonna pet the cat.
Some medicine.
There's a running gag in all of Suikoden where like cats will always have medicine on them.
So that's actually a really interesting tie to yokai like folklore. Because I don't know if like if you're aware of this, but
yokai is not my forte, no.
Yeah, so in Japanese mythology and like folklore, they believe that there's a certain kind of cat called a nekomata.
Oh.
Usually it has 2 tails, but nekomata are really special because what they can do is they can eat poison. Like it's said that they can literally like cure or eat anything, and they can eat curses and poison and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny to me that these cats have like medicine on them because it's almost like harkening back to that idea.
Ah, go figure. Did we bring this up the first time we did this?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. if it wasn't automatically clear, Shizumi is a Japanese major, so she knows a bunch of stuff about Japanese folklore. This is now overkill.
Oh yeah.
If we could hit, obviously.
I mean, one of you will figure it out.
So funny thing, if you notice, everyone has the same stance because they're Knights of Roswell.
Yeah.
Later on, that's gonna change actually. And like
foreshadowing.
Well, like, again, once we graduate, that's the theory. Once we graduate, we will have the ability to hear, yes? Yeah.
Think for yourself.
Yeah, or basically, like, choose our own fighting style.
Right.
Because we're not tied to the Knights anymore.
Right.
And I think that's much more beneficial than just, like, having everyone have the same fighting style, because it's kind of bland.
I also think that in comparison to the fighting, like, to the stances, you do have Snow putting his sword forward and everybody else having their swords behind. And to be honest, I think pointing your sword forward is
the more
actually
accurate.
better.
Yes, I agree.
So Snow actually has better form, in my opinion. And I don't have a major. I have a degree. I'm 12 years out of college.
You know what I meant.
Like, but yeah.
You also notice this guy's a lot stronger. He does the exact same damage, so he's still a complete pushover.
He just has more health.
Yeah. What you want to do is, you'll notice that everyone has 1 rune slot. The unfortunate thing is that Laszlo has no rune. Paula has the wind rune, which is actually really good in this game. And Kenneth has the lightning rune, which is ridiculous.
And that's why you chose him.
Well, I chose them for war battles.
Let's go.
But there's another reason I'll bring up later, obviously. But if I use one more friendship attack. I believe it increases. Goodbye, you're dead, because that's ridiculous.
77. Yikes.
Yeah, you'll notice very...
You also obtained a questionable pot.
You'll notice that lightning is like really, really strong. This does not ever stop being a... I think so, but it does... Oh, yeah. No. It's over there now, I think. I don't know. Yeah. This is now Xenosaga 2. We have to follow every NPC around. But yeah, so like after a while, your United attacks will level up. They'll become more useful, and in the long term, it's actually better to use them than not using them, because when you do want to deal like considerable damage, you'd want it to be full powered. So I think this should cap it out, and I shouldn't have to worry about it again. The other thing is that
Let's go.
I did use Kenneth's lightning rune. I think it gets recharged in the next scene, so I don't have to heal him. Thank you, Paola.
Oh, that parry was dope.
So I guess we'll talk about the 4 knights now, before like they officially join you.
Are we going the right way?
Yes, we're going back to where we started.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, like, they all have similar stats. Each one of them is better in one area. Paola is the fastest of the 4, by a pretty significant margin, actually. I think she has, like, 40 speed. And Kenneth is the best well-rounded of the 4. So he's kind of the one that most people don't use. I just think lightning runes on ships are busted, and so, like, he's effectively the best early game person to use. As pirates, yeah, whatever. Now I talk to you, and we should be good. Oh, no, I gotta talk to Glenn or the commander. Glenn is the commander. The homie. This guy.
The Lord.
No, that's it. I actually just don't remember.
I think you have to go back to Chipu, no?
Oh yeah, let him know. That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I thought you were going. That's why I was like, why are we going the wrong way?
Look, it's been we took 2 hours to set this up.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
We had some fun times trying to set it
So
up.
the thing is that like my PC was set up for recording from a source.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you? No, you're not. You just look like him. The source that I usually have is a console or a Steam application, and a Steam application has its own encoding where my capture device will just sort of like take it for granted and then record from it naturally. You cannot do that for consoles that are not like the PS2 is a very old console, obviously.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, like, we could not get away with doing it for that without there being an insane amount of lag and other things. Like, if you look at the old, yes, it's been a long day. And that should restore my health. Also, your party's not set in stone right now. There's another opportunity to pick multiple party members, so you can experiment with all of them. But there is a point where the game is gonna like ask you, "Hey, who do you want to use?" And you're gonna have to make a choice at that point. So Paula has Wind Magic. Wind Magic is exceptionally good in the early game because sleep is still busted. It's like unchanged from Suikoden 3 of how like enemies just don't wake up after you hit them, which is completely stupid. There's no reason for it to be that strong. Also, when they wake up, they take critical damage, which is insane. Like, wind is ridiculous. It has minor healing, which is sort of good, but it's not like necessary. Lightning magic is super strong early game. It's not as powerful as it was in 3, specifically because like you don't have the split anymore, and by split, if you've never played 3, yeah, about that.
Don't feel obligated to Snow forever.
Yeah.
But he's my friend.
He's supposed to be. So in 3, fire magic and ice magic could hurt your allies. So it was more beneficial to use lightning magic, which could not hurt your allies and still did a good amount of damage. Water magic was mainly used for healing, and it wasn't really used for damage dealing anyways, so a lot of the times you would just ignore the first level spell and then go directly to like, oh, I can fully heal my entire party in this big ass area. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
I can do night training, which I don't need to do right now. We're going to try to breeze through the beginning of the game as quickly as possible, because as much as I would love to grab stuff, all of it is after a certain point, so...
Good morning.
I also wish that they said his name.
Yeah.
Tal and the others said they were going to head over to the training hall. Shall we head over there too?
Yup.
I don't have a choice, apparently.
Yeah, like again, you're
The
stringed.
illusion of choice.
Yeah, you're stringed along for the beginning of the game, and it's not terrible, obviously, because you're a trainee.
I mean, to be honest, I just wish that the dialogue was more direct about
I agree.
it.
I absolutely
Instead
agree.
of being like, shall we do this, and then not even give you the option, it should be more like, let's go, you know, like, okay, that's what we're supposed to do, you know?
The other thing that I want to point out that I have a very big problem with is this wasn't really a thing in the first 3 games. Suikoden 4 introduces mimics in a weird way. Is this the thing? No, this is the... No,
Hallway.
yes, this is not the thing.
I think they would have a sign.
This one. Yes, okay. Well, again, 4 is just weird. It's like
It's very
some of the places you can enter don't even have, like, markers, which is really stupid.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I have bigger problems to deal with.
So another thing that you'll notice is while you're doing the training, if you don't put anyone in your party, experience is split between your party members. So Suikoden 4's weird dichotomy of like you can only have 4 party members, even though the game clearly wants you to use 6 party members because there are 6 people in your fucking party
Right.
at all times.
Right.
Not yet. So like another reason why you'd want everyone.
Yeah, you stole that money from the...
Yes. They're mine
I'm
now.
just joking.
Yes. I'm not scared. Shut up. Select our group. Once again, Paula and Kenneth. So you may be wondering, is there a reason to not use the other people? And the answer is yes. So the way that I was about to say, the way the experience works in this game, unfortunately, you're dead in like 3 hits. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Snow. The way the experience works in this game is that it's split between party members. So if they're at low level, the lower experience will constantly
Drain you.
drain you. Yeah. So if you keep having them being like the same party members and stuff, you will actually get more experience later on when you pick the other people.
Right.
So again, yes, they are rather weak because they're 2 levels below you,
Right.
but they also they're not really in any danger of dying. And Snow and sorry, not Tall. Kenneth almost died there, but he's fine. He's at full health now. It doesn't matter. I have decided. So at this point, whoever is in your party will stay with your party. Let's stop. Doesn't matter because I don't want to gain bonus experience right now. I want to do it while we're on a ship. Let's go. So the other last thing about experience in this game is that because you can get the Fortune Rune so early, and because Laszlo I think has 2 open rune slots for no fucking reason. Let me double check. I actually don't remember. You can't tell on this because this game is a nightmare. Yep, it just doesn't show. Either way, so I'm pretty sure Laszlo gets 2 open rune slots by 20, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's super early on. Like, he's not a mage, obviously, so he's not gonna get, like, 3 rune slots, like,
Yeah.
in general. This should get me... Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm trying to do some stuff early, because there's a bunch of, treasure maps you can get around the area that you can't get after a certain point in the game. And, like, it'd be really cool if I just got them now, but no.
You write them down?
I did. I wrote them. I didn't write when they were.
Oh.
I just wrote where they were.
Aye.
It's fine.
Well, the when was the most
Yeah.
important part!
Look, to be fair, the next time we do this, which, like, the part of the game that actually matters,
Yeah.
which the early game doesn't really matter. There's only, like, 2 things you can miss here.
Yeah, I mean, so this is just setup, right?
Yeah.
Like, you are a knight, you have just graduated from your training.
You're in training still.
Well, more or less, yeah. You have a small group of friends who are also knights. And your best friend is Snow, who you apparently have known for a while.
Your whole childhood, apparently.
Yeah.